Okay. I'm German.
I don't know why Asman entertains this stuff and says thoughtless things when there's a lot of attention and a lot of eyeballs on him. In the process of Elon Musk doubling down, tripling down, a lot of funny things have occurred. Here, we're going to talk about that. As you guys know, the ADL, Apartheid Defense League, immediately defended the apartheid. No matter who's a defender of apartheid, the ADL is there to do PR for you. And they said, this is a delicate moment. If you recall, after Elon Musk kyled, not once, but twice, on a massive stage on Trump's inauguration, they defended him because they're, well, I guess, you know, they're open about their bankruptcy. Another person that ran to Elon Musk's defense was Benjamin Netanyahu. He wrote a long piece on Twitter. Elon Musk is falsely being smeared. Elon is a great friend of Israel. He visited Israel after October 7th massacre in which Hamas committed the worst atrocity against the Jewish people since the Holocaust. He has since repeatedly and forcefully supported Israel's right to defend itself against terrorists and regimes who seek to annihilate the one and only Jewish state. I thank him for this. Okay, which is really cool because Benjamin Netanyahu saying that this person is not a Nazi is just further evidence that he definitely is a Nazi. Okay, Benjamin Netanyahu is a genocidal fascist who famously did Holocaust revisionism. For those of you who don't know, he very famously once said Hitler didn't want to kill Jews. It was actually the Palestinian Grand Mufti that convinced Adolf Hitler to kill Jews, which is so crazy and so untrue. So that's number one. But yeah, you got Satan Yahoo over here, wanted by the International Criminal Court for doing a genocide, being like, yeah, no, this guy's not a Nazi. But what's additionally funny is that Benjamin Netanyahu is also very famously aligned himself with out and about right-wing reactionary nationalist and anti-Semitic figures all over Europe. So that's why this post from Benjamin Netanyahu proves the exact opposite of what he was trying to do. If you are even remotely familiar with Benjamin Netanyahu's game, then you should immediately go, oh, this is further evidence that this might be a Nazi. Okay? Anyway, so that's funny. But hey, guess what? Elon Musk, being the troll that he is, has been nonstop doubling down, tripling down. But before we get to that, there was one person, Sam Kuffel, a meteorologist for a local news station, that actually criticized Elon Musk's hiling on her social media account, on her personal social media account. She got fired for that, which is really interesting to think because here's Elon Musk. If you are unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill. No limit. Please let us know. I wonder if Elon Musk will fund her legal bill. Probably not. Elon Musk has since then posted an endless amount. Okay. The recommendation algorithm on this platform sucks. I want to talk to the manager right now. He's trolling. If I see one more damn Nazi salute in my feed, I'm going to lose my mind. This algorithm sucks. Okay. Oh, I don't even care. I don't even care about you guys constantly posting me smiling. I don't care at all. Except he also, once again, like I said, doubled down, tripled down, did the quintuple down. Okay. KFC double down style. All right. Let's take a look at what, he posts so much. But here, let's take a look at what some of the things he posted about him not being a Nazi, definitely. Okay? He's Austrian, too, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is really gross for him to say that about, especially Arnold, who has openly talked about his father, or his grandfather, I believe, or was it his father, and his ideology and how disgusted he was by it. He posted this 9 minutes ago. If I see one more damn salute in my feed, I'm going to lose my mind. 22 minutes ago. Did anyone accuse President Macron of being a Nazi? He said, seriously? Okay. Where is it? Oh, in between, he posted about South African farmers are in grave danger now that the expropriation bill has been signed into law. Land can now be confiscated with no compensation. He's defending the white South African farmers in between. The allegations that he's not a Nazi. Okay. Where is the thing that I wanted to find? Oh, he was doing Nazi puns. Here it is. Don't say Hess to Nazi accusations. Some people will Goebbels anything down. Stop gurring your enemies. His pronouns would have been he/Himmler. Bet you did not see that coming. Good one, bro. You're killing it. Oh, he also had this. Me, how many radical leftists does it take to screw in a light bulb? Radical leftists, that's not funny. Me, laughing, crying. I don't even, like, this is frustrating for an entirely different reason. I don't think people understand. One, that's not how this joke structure works. And two, I hate how stupid people are that they just go, click, that's hilarious, my good sir. Like the energy that oozes out of someone that actually thinks this is hilarious grosses me out so much. I can't even begin to explain this to you. There's something so pathetic about being this servile being in 2025, the year of our holy Lord, and looking at like the types of memes that Elon Musk posts and going, ha, another hilarious one, my good sir. I think aside from how cringe this is, like it's cringe, whatever. It's silly, it's stupid, it's cringe, who cares? But like the impact, I think, comes from more people being on board with this type of humor. This is dumber than 2012 YouTuber Nazi weirdos trying to act like they weren't Nazis. Yeah. Anyway, this ended up actually, this tweet was the one where the ADL had to step in. Okay. Jonathan Greenblatt. We've said it hundreds of times before, and we will say it again. The Holocaust was a singularly evil event, and it is inappropriate and offensive to make light of it. At Elon Musk, the Holocaust is not a joke. And then the ADL quote retweeted is, you know, he runs the account, obviously. Making inappropriate and highly offensive jokes that trivialize the Holocaust not only serve to minimize the evil and inhumanity of Nazi crimes, denigrate the suffering of both victims and survivors, and insult the memory of the 6 million Jews murdered in the Shoah. How are you going to defend him piling publicly and then turn around and be like, well, this was a bridge too far? I just don't get it. Yeah, I know. When I saw this when he first tweeted it out, it 100% is because he saw the tweet going viral. Cinemarxism viral tweet at 70,000 likes about your tweet. This is really not that hard to understand. Nazis and Zionists are both ethno-nationalists. They both want the world to be segregated by ethnicity through national borders. Elon is objectively both and comes from a long line of ethno-nationalist apartheid supporters. God damn, Cinemarxism. What a banger. Visegrad, the state of the far left. Stupid. I, for one, personally think being an actual Nazi and doing unlimited Nazi propaganda on the platform that you bought after unbanning every Nazi and continuously doing discourse with Nazis and hyping them up and giving them higher visibility is perhaps infinitely more offensive than doing puns. You know, that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like offering material support to Nazis and giving them a ground to operate on as the owner of a major social media platform, I feel like that's probably worse than trying to make a joke about, you know, or whatever, which is like such a joke to begin with. It's just so cringe and bad. By the way, this genuinely radicalized my mom. I noticed she was due to get APAC mail today and asked her if she would continue to donate to APAC and ADL since they didn't condemn Elon. She told me, I realize now that you were right. These organizations' top priority isn't anti-Semitism. I'm still in shock. Thank you for helping me with this and finally giving me the ability to get through to her. I mean, I didn't do that. You know, the ADL did that with their moral bankruptcy in full display. Haha, seething. Elon Musk, up until the H-1B visa debacle, had very openly and very famously communicated with prominent Nazi accounts on the platform. People that like deny the Holocaust numbers, Holocaust revisionists, people who are out and about anti-Semites. Elon Musk himself very famously had to go to Auschwitz and do a oopsie session and then go to Israel immediately after because he replied to a dude. He replied to a dude who had said, oh my God, he's back. Oh, he's doing it again. The majority of young people in Germany have migrant backgrounds and no major city has a native majority under 16 anymore, but pointing it out is hate speech. Elon Musk responded to him saying, wow, that account, by the way, has said stuff like this. Why do they always have to migrate to white countries, though? Let neighboring countries take them in. Access to our country is not a human right. Asmongold doing race science again in defense now. Make clips sub only, so it's through Quinn.
So 4chan is right. You are a Jew. Well, we'll get to that.
My Jew brother. My Jew brother.
I do want to make one thing abundantly clear.
Is Quinn Jewish?
You will not find that on my early life Wikipedia part, okay?
I'm German.
Oh, what the hell?
It's the opposite.
Oh. Oh, no, what the
So-
hell? Oh, what the hell? He's the enemy. He's the enemy.
Get-
He's the enemy. Nonchalant, my brother.
That out of your head.
Oh, what the hell?
Get that
That's
out of
not
your
true.
Get the idea that I'm Jewish out of your head. Dude, listen. So here's the thing. Once again, dangerous territory. I keep saying this. I keep repeating this. I'm going to do it again and again and again. Okay? Right now, it seems like Asman is getting rewarded. Asman might think, oh, I'm getting a lot of admiration, a lot of praise. I'm getting a lot of views in this process. Things seem to be good. Things can turn around very quickly. I don't know why. Asman entertains this stuff and says thoughtless things when there's a lot of attention and a lot of eyeballs on him, especially immediately after his mods were posting about how, like, oh, if you want to do salutes, come join our Discord. These are the types of things that you say. These are the types of things that you say when you're being a little too edgy. Okay? When you might think like, oh, I'm untouchable or I'm being edgy, but you're gonna get in trouble. And even if you don't, your entire community is gonna turn into Nazis. It's gonna be infested if it hasn't been already. This is, it's just ridiculous. Bro, Asman could do a salute and you say, guys, I don't think he's a Nazi though. I mean, for me, from where I'm standing, it doesn't necessarily matter if he is personally, ideologically invested in Nazi ideology versus entertaining it, because at this point you have opened up your environment to Nazis. Like you are giving them a space to occupy and to operate. It doesn't matter. Like your intention at that point doesn't matter at all. Okay? It very quickly moves from haha, we're just being edgy here to like holy shit. And I think it's virtually there. So there's no difference. There's no difference in that regard. You're normalizing heinous shit. He said he hates them and his grandpa fought against them. Are you going to ignore that? No, I'm not. But my point is, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say here. Right after he said, I'm 99% sure the house happened, right? Right after that, he said, no, it definitely happened. Okay? But the fact that you said the 99% thing and people clipped you on that is definitely going to garner the attention of a lot of heads. And whether you are voluntarily doing that with the full knowledge that it's going to garner the attention of a lot of Nazis and they're going to think like, oh, this is a great environment for me to exist in, or not, doesn't matter, because the outcome is still the same. Okay? Just like he says, I hate Nazis and my grandfather fought against Nazis right after this clip, is still, once again, not going to be shown to people. Okay? The only part of this conversation that will remain is the initial part. Okay? Aren't there German Jews? Yes. So as far as the joke structure, as far as the joke goes, obviously saying I'm the opposite of a Jew. I'm German. That's a ridiculous statement to make, because there's German Jews, or there were German Jews. And you're courting communists, though? Yeah, of course I am. That's the difference, though. I don't give a shit. Yeah, of course I am. It's great. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Yeah, 100%. Yes, dude. I am doing that. Being German and Jewish is not antithetical to one another. I think if you was president for 24 hours, you would abuse your powers. I would. Absolutely. You want to know what I would do? I would absolutely abuse my powers. 1,000,000%. Okay? Eminent domain. The entire country is going to be webbed with high-speed rail. Okay? First and foremost, Medicare for all. Number one, Medicare for all. It's done. Healthcare, no longer for profit. Okay? We're implementing the largest building initiative you've ever seen. We're changing the U.S. military into basically a construction job, okay? Instead of carrying around heavy equipment to go and like kill, I don't know, 17-year-old brown children overseas, now you're lugging all that to build houses. We're building public housing, Okay. We're building public housing everywhere in major cities. And also, if you are a billionaire and you have an issue with this, you're going to jail. Okay. If you're a billionaire and you're like, oh no, I stand to lose a lot of my profits. Like, I know that this would be really beneficial for the public overall, but I stand to lose a lot of money here. Jail for you. Sorry. And it's not like bad jail, because obviously we've restructured the jails to focus on rehabilitation rather than, torturing people. But you're going to jail, right? Network of high-speed rail. Healthcare is for profit. Healthcare is no longer for profit, but for free. Okay. And public housing instantly. If you're a groiper, if you're in a Discord server where they're talking about nationalism or whatever, Insta job program. Okay. You're going to the countryside. You have to work the land. You have to make ends. You have to basically work with your hands and toil the soil for at least like half of a year. Okay. For at least until you're normal and come back and return to society, civilized society. Student loans, I don't even know what that is. It's gone. College, supposed to be free. We want to make sure that every single member of American society is as educated as possible. Improving the literacy rates is incredibly important. Making sure, abolish private education, 100%. Take all of those resources, put it back into public education. Okay, you have to be in a union to participate in the endeavor of teaching, and there is no other alternative. Sanction Israel. You mean isn't real? It's gone. Okay, it's called Palestine now. One state. Everybody has equal rights. Everybody has equal representation. It's secular. I would get assassinated so fast, dude. Even I would be killed literally 3 seconds in. Diet Coke button. Well, since it's no longer a problem, obviously BDS no longer has to exist. So yes, I can have a Diet Coke button again. Nationalization of the extraction industry. This is our land. These are our resources. We immediately nationalize the extraction industry in its entirety. Okay, no more fossil fuel giants. Okay. All of that is under the control of the federal government. Now, what do we do with the actual profits that come from that process? Because there's still going to be profits. We work on R&D initiatives to move American energy infrastructure away from harmful fossil fuel production to renewable energies, to make sure that we have battery technology that is competent and that is competitive. No competition. Okay. Collaboration. With who? The Chinese. Weapons manufacturers gone. No more weapons manufacturing. Policy on DPRK and the unjustifiable blockade allowed the DPRK to engage in formal talks with South Korea. Korea unification in my lifetime. And they are no longer, obviously, a hyper-capitalist dystopia being used as a weapon against all matter of Soviet or all matter of socialist influence coming from China now in the region. And all of a sudden, they're actually a socialist utopia as well.